Alright, this is Mad Mike, and this is going to be kind of a change of pace for me. A new way of playing. Just going to do far more simple games. And I'm going to go ahead. It's not letting me skip any of this. So that sucks. But that's okay. And I had thought that I had shut off any kind of music before I started this. But from what I can see, I don't think anything is copyrighted. But why take that risk, you know? Why now? So I've already watched a couple people play this, so I do understand what happens. And I'll try to make sure my computer can actually handle it. It's a pretty cheap computer. Let's see. Let's get into these settings real. See? Turn music all the way down, but I'm playing music. Desync, motion blur. It's off. Okay. That's rough. Turn those back on. That's kind of surprising. I'm gonna say that I'm actually surprised my computer can handle it, since it's really cheap. I've seen this. Solar. No, you literally just click on it. Well, now that I adjusted this down, that should be good. I've watched a couple other people and I noticed the X and the idea of going down, but I actually wanted to be a little bit different. For my channel, I just really wanted to take a different pace, do things differently, and just not really care much about excessiveness. These types of games I've always appreciated, so I kind of got back onto my Steam, and currently my objective is just to get a couple of games on. I've always liked watching YouTubers that do incremental type games, so basically this is my intent here. It's just to do something simple. I'm going to do simple 30-minute videos. Well, let's see. I haven't ever seen one of these explode on somebody, so that is something I do want to wonder what would happen. But I guess one rock is probably good enough to sell, right? Here, charge battery. Barely get me any charge. It's alright though. I want to mine this whole area, just for comedic purposes. I was gonna say, please give me another stone. I'm already pretty close to that dead battery. Should I see what happens when I let this thing die? Oh. that's it, I guess. And it really gives me a really small amount of battery. Oh, cool. Well, I'll probably be able to completely recharge my battery then. Anyone that watches this and notices the mic, go ahead and put a recommendation of what kind of tabletop style mic I should try to invest into. Or a headset that's specifically has designed around the idea of having a better mic. I've tried to go through some settings and everything, and it just, all of it, obviously this headset's just not that great. Kind of figured it would have been, since it's a ultimate Kraken Razor. I've noticed it seems like the frame rate's low, because this is very glitchy, very slow frames. Well, that's a blessing. Good thing I made $1. Made $1, guys. That's awesome. This is an interesting game for me. So, yeah, I guess I just kind of just want to be a little bit more relaxed with life. So I'm not really trying to get high expectations or just overdo myself. I just really want to be simple. So that's all I really want. I was doing streaming, and most of my videos were directly from streaming. But I don't think I really like that. I think I'm just going to stick to YouTube. Stick to just making videos, or... I think I have more of a passion just to play a game and being able to talk about it. Put it out there like this. Streaming kind of got... For me, there's an odd sense of toxicity, if you will. Seeing if there's any key bindings that faster. This is not exactly very efficient. I know if I go down a little bit more, I'll be able to find coal faster. If anyone does sit back and watch this video, I could just really be appreciative of that. With using Twitch, there's a lot of people that come and go, and there's a constant change of focus. Like, I would rather be able to just focus on the game and what I want to talk about specifically amongst myself, if you will. It's great to connect with people, but I'm constantly having to look, pay attention, basically become unfocused. And I'd rather be more focused on making better content than that specific interaction. Which, of course, I have nothing wrong with that interaction. I love the interaction. But I'd rather do that in a sense of be not recording for the idea of making content. That for the sake of having a community to play games with. I don't want to pollute a community, if you will. I don't want to pollute a community. That sense of toxicity that I feel. I get really frustrated and kind of flustered with a lot of little things in my life. So I'm trying to find a new lease. A lot of things are going great, but it's also just really slow. And I'm not sure what. I'm waiting on finding a job, join the carpentry union, so that's something I've learned. But at the end of the day, it's just not going as fast as I would like it yet. I'd like to find that passion I have for, games again. I can sit on my phone and play something. I just haven't really used my laptop much because it's so slow. But I'm surprised it's not doing too bad handling this. I should be able to find an ore real quick, but yeah, this one. I thought about the idea of speedruns, but I don't really think that'd be a good thing for me. Definitely after I'm like, trying to keep things slower. Autism and ADHD kind of don't really help much in life, if you will. If I had a drill already, it'd be really cool. Just sit here and do this. I decided I'm probably going to buy and download the tower defense game as well. One I've seen more popular recently. Try to be a part of that kind of community, I guess. Just short, incremental. Numbers. I love numbers. Not that I'm specifically good at math or good at discerning numbers. But it is fun. It's enjoyable experiences. And I think I need more enjoyable experiences in my life. So I'm just trying to find them. Or create them, really. Finding them's one thing, but I want to create them. Create those experiences, for sure. Like, did I not sell those? Guess I didn't sell those. Good for me. There's money bags and stuff like that. Be funny if you could mine the grill and it explodes. I'm hoping that the audio is perfectly fine. Now that I think about it. Let me turn the mastering back just a little bit. Because this might be a little... Oh, iron. That piece of coal. It's coal, right? I think that was a good run there. Oh. 8. So that means I could charge up, buy a bigger shovel. Awesome. I can learn how to leave a doorway. Ah, that is so much better. It's the little things in life, like a larger shovel. I don't think little Nicky would have appreciated that though. I think he's very much happy with these smaller shovels. Also, I think one thing I've noticed when I watched a couple of people play this was it gets very dark easy, and the lighting they have in the game is just not exactly the best type of lighting. So I was kind of amused with the idea that if I do what I want to do, I just if I remove all the earth, the sun, make everything bright. That's what suns do. I probably increase inventory size. Battery might have been the better option. But I think I'm competing for both situations. Well, right now, I think inventory was a great idea. Yay! More stuff. Thinking, so I'm getting used to it. You know, I guess it would have made sense if I actually saved these settings, right? Okay, that's really stupid of me. I need to pay attention a little bit more. Rocks for days. I was really kind of on an emotional trip the other day. I was, you know, refinding some of the Yodi Slayer YouTube episodes. Largest son's getting into gaming a little bit, but I wasn't able to find his channel. It'd be really nice if I can, because I definitely would follow him pretty quick. Honestly, even if he wasn't that great, or if I didn't specifically like his material, I would still definitely go out and support him just because of the respect that I had for his father. I mean, obviously there's a big lesson to learn from the death of Brian, Yodi Slayer. But anybody can do anything at any time, so I mean, I'm not going to judge or blame somebody for something they did that obviously took their own life in that sense, the way that happened with me. But, you know, at least it's an eye-opener, realizing that it just takes a day, split second even, things to drastically change. You know, there's, you know, hundreds of thousands of people that were directly affected by that one single thing. And we got to keep those things in mind, I think. And I think that's one of those things that helps as a person, as a human being. We absolutely love social interaction, most of us anyways. You know, I would say that some of us that don't, it might be, you know, something that's underlying. It sounds cliche or kind of insulted to say maybe it's because we weren't loved enough as a child, but at the end of the day, it actually might be that. Let's see. Oh. Well, that would have been nice if I wouldn't just immediately destroyed it. I thought that was another notification for a low battery. But apparently it wasn't. Jetpack? Nah, I'll save for a bigger shovel. My hole's coming about nicely. Like, I already know the ending, so I'm not really that obligated to try to speedrun this. I just want to experience it. It's like, for somebody that doesn't have much money, I'm not sure if $5 in this was the greatest investment in my life. But, you know, what is life but an endless series of experiences? Maybe if I get enough points, enough cash outlays in the beginning here, I might just dig a hole straight down just for giggles. We're about 20 minutes in and haven't really gone that far, but, you know, I just want to make sure the recordings and everything do what they're supposed to do. At least for the beginning here, I'll be a little bit more worried about it, since I've never used Steam's recording options. I might also interest myself in downloading a auto clicker. Just the base rate, like 1, 2, 3 of the rate I'm doing it. Not one that's stupid, like 4,000. That would be ridiculous. But some people that complain and say, hey, it hurts their hand or they feel it in their wrist, I definitely understand that. There is a sense of fatigue that you can feel in your hand after clicking however many times I've already clicked. But, hey, it's fun. I can enjoy this, so... I think doing it this way too is something that will help keep my mind doing YouTube instead of streaming. I'm going to keep my mind a little bit more centered on not bringing attention to myself physically, because I have my camera and everything, but I do like the lighting being a low lighting in my room so I can see the TV better, see my monitor. So that's something that I appreciate darkness. Yeah, one of those things. We just gotta find what we like and what we enjoy in life, so that's, you know, it's part of the journey. We have many destinations along our journey, but the journey is the only thing that stays. So, you know, I once said to somebody, you know, if our goal for life was to get to the end of it, then we could do that any day. We can get to the end right now. So obviously, it's all about the journey. It's destination to destination. We gotta find meaning in what we do. We think it's meaningless, and find something else to do. As part of that acceptance, I think, when it comes to people and the paths that they choose, is I can't make a path for you and decide that that's what you should do. That would obviously be, you know, idiotic, if you will. But I can motivate you, encourage you, and say, hey, you guys should definitely do these said things, because I'll help you with these said things for these said reasons, but, you know, it's your life. Do it with it as you please. Just try not to. It's the only thing I can realistically think in my mind. It would be pretty cool to see a pretty big update. I feel like this game has a lot of potential. It's great the way it is. I love it. Gotta appreciate it. I feel like it could do so much more. I'm not gonna say levels, but it would be interesting to see if there was an expansion to it. Like, I've always thought about Minecraft like this. If Minecraft was a little bit more terror earthy, I feel like this game would, like, they introduced mineral finding and crafting. This game would be pretty cool. But I understand it's an indie game that literally is titled specifically as what it is. A game about digging a hole. I don't know if I picked up iron this time. Yeah, I did. I feel like a jetpack might turn out to be pretty useful pretty soon. Cool. Bigger shovel. Awesome. Everybody's gotta love big shovels. Big shovels are the best shovels. Awesome. This is my mountain. Sure. Yes, this is so much more enjoyable. Big shovel time. Got about 5 minutes. I'm not gonna be a stignant. I don't know what that means. Stingy? I don't know. I'm not gonna be insensitive, I guess, towards time frames. I'm just gonna be roughly, you know, if it's 31 minutes, 32 minutes, 28. Oh wow, right. Good stopping points are good defined. Ah, there's a bunch right through here. That should be... Oh, come on. Apparently you can mine more than one time, so that's cool. Did I save to 100? Okay, so it's just jumping up. Cool. With that, that means I can be more comfortable bringing this down. It's like, as long as I don't completely screw myself on the amount of battery power I have. Need to get myself some more bottled water today. Oh, a lot of this can come up. Also, I guess I'll clean up the wall a bit. Interesting, really. Huh. Well. I was gonna say, apparently it uses battery immensely. Like, maybe I should be pretty cautious about it. Let me try to get one more full set of ores. And then I think that's pretty much going to be it for at least this episode. I wonder what I should title this video as, too. Shovel away, shovel away. Maybe, perhaps. As long as I have battery, it's fine. 15. 2 for that. So, let me go ahead and increase my battery. Let's check my hole. Trippy. Well, guys, that is a hole. Not a bad game at all. I think I can appreciate it. Well, yeah, this will be it. I'll definitely see you guys next time.